Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. It's been a while, but not too long, and I hope that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I know that I said that I would start putting more content out on a regular basis, so welcome. This is the regular base. So welcome back to my channel. We all talk here about the power of the F and not the P, because I want to let you know that that is personal, that is protected, and that belongs to you. So stop popping that thought pocket all around town. This is a channel to where I will let you know that you can receive exactly what it is you want without the P when you put the F first. So I'm speaking to all my singles right now here on YouTube, and today we will be talking about, can I eat my way to a good man? I know, as crazy as that sounds, I think it's impossible, but I want to share some information about me and how I felt that that it was just impossible for me to find a mate, a companion, a friend, someone I could just talk to on a regular when I was sitting in my singleness, and what that meant and what it looked like. And just want to let you know that there is hope. There is hope. Just look at me, and I want you to know that it's possible. You can do it. But first, you have to stop with the black and white words, right? The words that keep you from achieving and commanding good thoughts, healthy lifestyle. All right? And you don't want to be single for the rest of your life. So this information is just for you to sit in your singleness right now. And when you are ready, you're able to go out with all this new information that you're receiving from a new face. And you're able to command what it is that you want. And you're not out here in limbo. And my message today, and I put it on a lot of my other videos, is that also I want to let you know, here you will receive the truth. I am not a relationship coach. I am not a balance coach. That's a new name that's out today. I am not a life coach. No, I'm none of those things. I'm a person, and to find out that I'm a real person, had a real life, you can visit my Instagram page at iamrhondawheeler. I had a real life. I have a business. I wrote a book that's successful, made Amazon top 100. I have a wine. I'm a single mom, married, divorced, married. So I have real life experiences. And that's important that I let you know that, because I want you to be able to relate and connect. That if you see me and you hear my story, you get an opportunity to say, well, if she did it, I can do it. And that is the reason of my channel. That is the reason of my purpose, because I believe that I'm here for a greater purpose than to just provide you information that is useless. And I say that it's not as prevalent or relevant because it's too many single people out there. And I want to connect you. All right, so let's just jump into it. Before I even got married, having kids, I didn't have this issue with being single or wanting to be single, right? I was popular. People loved me. I was just a friendly, good person, kind person, good human. That was me. And then I got married, and I enjoy being married. Right? And then I became single again. And when I was single after divorce, it was heartbreaking. I desired so much to have that connection back. It meant something. And that's when I say it's the F. Because what I am is I lead with my femininity, right? I'm a nurturer. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I love, I care. I snuggle. I feed my man. I take care of my man. And I take care of myself. I'm all those things. And I love to feed him. I love to cook for him. I love to make sure that he's good. But when I became single, that wasn't available to me anymore. And I began to give my femininity and confused it with the P to men who didn't quite understand what and who I was. I'm a wife. And every man does not deserve. He is not deserving of it. So I found myself eating my way to a man. Let me explain that, right? I didn't feel that I was worthy. I didn't feel like I was the look. I feel like I didn't have the look. I felt that my mental was bothering me. I just didn't feel like I was enough for what the demand was out there on the online dating for me to be able to have the life that I once had. I just felt that it wasn't available for me until I start doing these things. When I give some information, you're going to get some information, right? I want to give you information so that you can be successful. So start doing these things. And you can eat your way by the words you speak, right? And what you let in here. You can eat your way to a good man. You can, it's possible. And I started that. I started by creating a good recipe. And that good recipe is I started with myself. Because I wanted to make sure that self was okay. So I stopped with the negative. I wasn't good enough. I stopped with, I tried. And I really wasn't trying. I was just looking for someone to say, hey, you want to be with me, and I want to be with you, and I'm tired out here on swiping, and it's not working for me. So what I did is I changed the game. I created a recipe that worked. I created ingredients that are flavorful. And I created a peace of mind for myself. So let's just jump into it. Recipe and ingredients. There's a difference. There's a big difference. The ingredients come with you, yourself. You are the ingredient. I'm spicy, right? I'm strong-minded. I'm loving. I'm comforting. I'm a mother. I'm a nurturer. I'm a provider. I'm all those things. I'm a caregiver. I'm delightful. I'm a joy to be around. That's my ingredient. Those are my ingredients. So, you want to take who you are, all your spices and everything that you make of yourself, and figure that out first. Figure out who you are. I just call it my ingredients. Right? It just sounds so much better. It's the ingredients. It's make you who you are. Figure out your ingredient. And once you have that list of your ingredients, then you can start the recipe. You say, what is the recipe? I'm still confused about where you're going. You can start mixing your ingredients. If this man comes with this ingredients, oh, he's spicy. He's a joy to be around. He's family oriented. He loves my family. He loves my children. I can count on him. He's trustworthy. He's not going to cheat on me. He makes sure he checks on me. He's loving. He's all the ingredients that I needed in a man. Now you're working with me. Now you understand where I'm at. I just changed the name of it. I just switched it around. The ingredients. Change it up. Look for the ingredients that a man can bring. And figure out your ingredients. What are your ingredients? Let's start having these conversations when we are meeting on these online dating apps. Spice it up. Ask him. He's going to be like, ingredients? What do you mean? And then explain to him. They love to know that you're up on something and you learned something new. So what's your ingredients? Ask him. And before you go out on your online date, make sure you know what your ingredients are too. So then you can exchange that. And then you can ask him, that sounds interesting. Would you be interested in knowing my ingredients? Of course he's going to say yes. And then you say, don't hit him with you've been married and divorced and, you can't find a good man. And no. I'm spicy. I believe intimacy is a part of the relationship. I'm touchy-feely. I want to take care of my man when I can. And I'm looking for a friendship to lead into companionship, to lead into a promise, to lead into a long-term relationship. And if he's not there for any of those, pick your ingredients up and go take them to someone else's house. You don't have to continue to have a conversation with someone who's going to mess up your recipe. So when you start to build this cake, build this sandwich, build this platter, build this dish, the ingredient is missing. Are you getting it now? Eagles mix with eagles. Ducks mix with ducks. Peacocks mix with peacocks. So if a man is not able to fulfill what's happening in this whole relationship place here you're in now, this situation, he was never able to. And you let him get away because you're not asking the right questions on these dates. That's when you're ready to date single. You're not asking the right question. Ask a man again. What's his ingredient, right? And I bet you get better results. You may not be able to process everything right there on the date, but what you will be able to take home is some information, and that will lead you to either you're going to go on the next date, or the next date. And it leads to a dialogue, right? And say, hey, when I asked you the other day, we were talking about ingredients and spices, and you probably didn't know where I was going with it. Well, this is where I was going with it. I want to know what it is that you have that is so special. And I want to give you what it is that I have that is so special, that you can't get anywhere else. Because I tell you this, when you eat from my table and my recipe, you're not going to go anywhere else. And then also that will help you with the negativity that you're having in your life. Like, it's not worth it. I'm not worth it. I can't find. It's that can't. It's not that you can't. It's how you're leading with it. You're not asking the right questions. And then once you get those questions answered, there's a homework assignment all the time. I don't want you to be so stressing over this. It's not stressful. What I want to do is start connecting. I miss it. I miss people coming to tell me about, wow, I met this person and he's so great, or I met this woman and she's so great. I'm not hearing that anymore. And I'm not hearing it because I do get it. People have this large platform of social media to where they can just swipe whoever they want to see that day, but stop normalizing that. That's not natural. That's going to keep you single forever. And I get it. You're single right now, but that's not where you're going to be for the rest of your life. And these are tools that I'm going to give you so that you can be ahead of the P game. Okay? So take this information and try it on your next date. And I want to hear about it. And always remember, on this channel, you are going to get the truth. You're going to get the truth. And I am going to blow the whistle on those life coaches, relationship coaches, all those coaches who are keeping you single. They're the ones that's keeping you single because they're misleading you and giving you wrong information. It's false information. And on this channel, you're going to always get the truth. You can count on me giving you the truth so that you can love your man, right? And you can rest in your singleness. And you can look forward to those date nights. And they won't be so depressing to you all the time. And you can come on this channel and you can share what it is that you learned and what it is that you grew from. So I hope that you keep that in mind. What is your ingredient? And what it is that his ingredient that can come together and you can make this recipe that looks like how you want it to be in your life. That's the picture. One side, when you look at a cookbook, you have the ingredients. On the other side, what do you see? The beautiful dish. That's what you want to get. So you can eat your way to a man. Trust and believe. All right. Well, thank you for tuning back into my channel. I appreciate you more than you know. More than you know. I really appreciate you. And I want this to be a focal point in your life by asking key questions. And these questions will not keep you single anymore. All right. Until next time. Bye.